What's up, guys? It's your girl, Jazzy. And yes, I'm wearing a hat. I know it's the elephant in the room, because, yeah. So, today is Friday, which means to fail or not to fail Fridays. And I'm going to be doing another nail DIY with Sharpies. One's missing from the camera. Sharpies! Sharpies. Okay. So I'm gonna be doing two separate ones. I saw two different ideas of this. Um, so I'm kind of okay. So I have Sharpies, which is the main component. For the first DIY, you're going to need silver glitter, probably lighter than the one I have. I have Sheer Lilac by Clean Color. Um, Probably lighter than this, but mine's probably will do the trick. And for the second DIY, you just need a white, and I have white from Clean Color. Um, you're gonna need you're gonna need alcohol for both DIYs. For the second DIY, you're going to need a small cup or a shot glass. Excuse me. And a paintbrush for for both DIYs. Excuse me. So we're gonna start off with the first DIY. I'm going to do 3 of my fingers silver, 2 of them white, so I can just kind of use one hand for the DIY. So you guys really can't see it, but I'm applying the silver over my first finger. So basically like that. And I'm not going to add a second coat because I really don't think that you need a second coat. Now you should wait till these are all fully dry before you go on to the next step, which is the alcohol. Now my white is goes on very nicely, so I don't think I'm going to need a second coat. But if yours is still very streaky and not that thick, then I do strongly suggest you using a second coat. Yeah. Thumbs up this video if you're loving my hat. I know it's something different, but yeah. It's actually not my hat, but it was given to me by an old friend of mine. He subscribed to me, but I'm not sure if he watches my videos. But I'm pretty sure if he watches this and sees it, he's gonna assume it's his hat because it's the only hat that I have. Anyway, so these are the last 2 fingers. So now I have silver, white, and silver. So my silver nails are pretty much dry. So the step with the silver nails is just to pick 2 or 3 Sharpies of your choice, or however many you want. So I'm just gonna choose the pink, the purple, and I think that's all I'm gonna choose actually. Oh my god, no, I smudged the white. Dang it. I just do another coat of the white. Okay, so you're supposed to just draw on there, like so. I'm just gonna this is not working out. I don't know. Maybe it's because the silver isn't like dry yet. But I don't know. I'm trying. As you can see, I started with the purple on one side. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a failure in life, but if yours comes out better than mine, maybe yours is drier than mine. You just kind of start any design that you want to. Where's the top to this? So that one is not much. Okay, so I decided to wait a little bit till my nails actually dried, and it did come on better. So this is the first one. I just did diagonal with the pink and the purple. You cannot see that whatsoever. I'm so sorry. Is that better? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So now the next step is to get your little cup or shot glass and pour itty bitty tiny little alcohol in it with your paintbrush, and you kind of you go along the side of your nails and you kind of try to mix the colors together. This is so failing. Huh. But as far as what it was supposed to do is blend the colors, I really don't see it doing its job. Like at all. I would deem this a fail. I would deem the part of you putting it on your nails, the Sharpie itself, a success, because that looks really pretty. And like the silver gives it the sparkle shimmer shine. But as far as the blending with the alcohol goes, it failed miserably. Like, you guys really can't see this, but like the color itself is not really blended at all. I don't know. So the next DIY with the white nails, you completely clean off your shot glass and your paintbrush. So let me go do that right now, and I will be back. Okay, so obviously that was kind of like pretty much a fail. So now with the white nails, you take your shot glass and you take one of your markers. I'm gonna choose the pink one first. I think that would look nice. And what you do is you kind of draw on the inside of the cup. So you're drawing on the inside of the cup. I really don't know if it has to be clear or not. I hope not, because I don't have a clear one. So, and the reason you have to clean it out really well is because if there's any residue of alcohol left in there, it will ruin your Sharpies. And I really love these Sharpies, and I don't want them ruined. So you kind of pretty much do that on the base of the cup and a tad bit around the sides. So once you got that all down like that, you pour an insy bincy teeny weeny drop of alcohol. Give it its coloration when you mix it with the pigmentation, I guess. So now you paint that on your nail. And so, hey, okay, that work. I mean, it you would need like, cause like you guys probably can't see it at all, but like it does add a hint of pink when I put it on there, but it slides right back off because it's liquid. So I don't know, cause I think you can see the pink highlights getting on there. If I just keep dabbing it, it works really well. I can see like you can actually see the difference between the two nails. Um, this one looks more white than this one does. You can actually tell that difference. Hmm. Yep. Now that you start applying more, it does get progressively pinker. The art is dabbing and not so much just kind of painting it on. So actually what I'm going to do is I was going to mix the colors on one nail, but instead I think I'll do one nail with the pink like this, and this time I added a little less alcohol. I don't know if that's going to affect anything or not. This looks green. Why does this look green? Like, I don't think you guys can see, but it looks very green. I don't know how to feel about that because I definitely put purple in. If it gets green on my nails, I'm gonna be upset. Oh no, it goes on purple. Yeah, you can definitely see this pigmentation higher than any other one I've tried. Can you see that? I don't know. You can see the pink more, I guess, but you can see like the difference around the cuticle with the purple on the pinky and the pink here. I'm gonna continue to add a little bit more coats and then come back when I guess it's all dry. So the final verdict, I would rule the second DIY a very success because it's what is that word? It's just a hint of the color. Like the white really like makes it a really light, cute color, and it looks really great with the purple, especially. Um, and like it looks really nice. Like looking at it, you wouldn't be able to tell like you added white and on a color on top of it. Like these, the first DIY of this video didn't turn out so well with the blending of the alcohol, but I feel like if you were to just use the Sharpie and glitter technique, it will work really well. With these two nails that I tried, this is the pink nail. Pink, I guess because it didn't have a very high pigmentation, it wasn't able to work. Maybe with enough coats on it, it could, but the purple turned out really well. Like you can tell that the purple came out really great, and it's really cute. It was a really cute lilac color. So I felt like maybe the higher the pigmentation or the more coats that you put, it looks really nice. So for the first DIY, I would have to rule it a fail. Simply because the point was for the alcohol to blend it. For the second DIY, I would rule it a definite success because it's really, really pretty, not too like wild of a color. So yeah, with that being said, like this video if you like this video. If you like liking videos, then also like this video. Like this video if you've tried either of these DIYs and it worked for you, or maybe you not. Comment below. If you try this DIY, I would love to see pictures of it. You can either inbox it to me or you can comment it down below. Comment what you want me to do next Friday for another to fail or not to fail. If you want me to test anything or DIY something. Comment below if you like these DIYs or to fail or not to fail videos. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I make to fail or not to fail Fridays or DIYs every Friday. I love you guys. I hope you guys love me. Deuces. Oh, also like this video if you like my hat. Something new.